I love to try new interactive dies and techniques with foil, and in this video I am sharing those two loves in the cards I show and make in this video. Hello and welcome to Karen's Creative Cards on YouTube. I am Karen Heshik and I had so much fun making the cards I am sharing in this video. Just look at how this foil sparkles, but in a very interesting distressed way. I'm going to show you how to get this awesome distressed foil look without any heat needed, so no laminators or minks. You can do it just with foil and a sticky sheet. Even better, look what happens when I pull on these ribbons here. Secret hidden messages come out to help celebrate this birthday. They're like that, and then you pull and then you can see the messages. I just ordered and received the 2- or 4-sided tag slider dies from Crealies, and I made all of these interactive cards so easily with them. This first card was a 2-sided slider, and I decided to put it on a slim line card. These balloons are also from Crealies. They're stitched, and I love that. It's a little difficult to see. Now, all the details, of course, on all these cards that I show you are on my blog, and there'll be links in the description box to that, as well as to all the supplies that I feature. My second card is a double slider with a 3rd tag end on the front. So it looks like it's 3, and you pull on these and look at those really fun messages that come out. It's your birthday, have fungus, holy shiitake, and a really fun mushroom on the front. And then when you open it up, another really funny sentiment, you're pretty fly for a fun guy. Happy birthday. And I paper pieced that one. Now all those really funny sentiments are from this new stamp set I got from Jaded Blossom. And I created the front, of course, with that distressed foil technique that I'm going to show you. And in this case, blue and gold and some plaid kind of foil. I had this vision of having a gift card sliding out of the tag slider, and I created this rainbow shattered foil celebration card with that idea. So when you pull on these tags, a gift card to the movies, which is my husband's favorite, and Enjoy pops out. And it's a, in this case I put it on a regular card that's going to open and say happy birthday. So once again, it is a surprise when you pull on these. I played around with it. The normal top to these cards are made with this square die, and then normally you use these to make the tags that come out. But I played around with it, and the top has to be, in my case, 3 1/4 by 5 7/8, because it has to cover up where these are. And these pieces also had to be longer to get the gift card on there, so my tags were 2 1/4 by 4. So I will show you how to create the mechanism, and then you can decide, do I want 2, do I want 3, do I want to hide a gift card, and you can play around with the ideas as I share them with you. My favorite color combination of foils is what I used on this card. It has the rainbow stars. I know it's hard to see it, but in the rainbows, in those colors are stars. And then it has the gold, and then I also used a blue. And I am going to show you how to make the distressed foil look with those 3 favorite foils. So I'm using a piece of Easy Cut Adhesive 2-sided adhesive sheets, and I attached that to a piece of cardstock. I also use that Easy Cut adhesive all the time to attach sentiments, especially like if it's a sentiment like this one, which is from Tonic Studios, and I want it to stick to that foil background, and glue is just not going to work on a background like this. So I'll cut the sentiment die or whatever die it is out of cardstock with that Easy Cut adhesive on there, and that works very well. I'm also using my favorite foil. I think this might be my favorite of all time, although the Rainbow Shattered is a close second. So I'm hoping you can see in there, obviously the rainbow colors, and then there are stars in there. And I just love any kind of foil that has extra sparkle and movement like that one. And then this is a brilliant blue. It has stars in there, and this one's from Gina K and Therm O Web. And then here's another Brutus Monroe, and this one is called Gold Static. So again, you can see that movement in there. Foil is beautiful anyway, but I especially love the ones that have stars or some kind of movement. So again, I've attached this Easy Cut adhesive to a piece of cardstock. And then you're going to take pieces of your favorite foil and you're going to wrinkle them up. It makes a distressed look. Now, when I was playing around with this, even though I know you're supposed to use the pretty side up, I kept doing this. I would want, it just made sense to kind of go like this and put it on there because that's where the color is. But you don't want to do that. You want to attach it with the pretty side up. So I wrote myself a reminder and to show you. And then you can just press down on that sticky paper and you get just a really cool distressed look on there. And then you can add like a little more in another place. And I'm using 3 different colors today. I want to use some of this gold by itself. And I'll put that there. And there. And then I have this pretty blue, again with stars in it. And then basically you're just going to cover all the white. There'll be a little bit of white left. And keep adding foil until you're happy with it. Now this piece, when it's done, even when it's basically totally covered, is going to still be sticky. And there's really no way to cover it enough to get rid of it. I'll use my EK Success powder tool over it. And then I also found that if I just took some ink and just sponged on the sticky areas, that too would take away the stickiness. So that is how easy it is to create a distressed foil background, no heat needed, beautiful colors. So I am going to make a 4-sided tag slider for spring with you in this video. And for this one I chose a couple different shades of purple and pink and also that gold from Brutus Monroe. And I added a Happy Spring, which is a die cut from Karen Burniston, and this little cute bunny is part of this set from Impression Obsessions, and I'm going to use some more of those bunnies on the inside. And then I'm also featuring the Spring Animals die set from Karen Burniston on this card. So I am going to show you how to make a again, a four-sided tag slider, and in advance I have cut all the pieces. When you make a four-sided one, you actually have to make two of these apparatuses, and I made one in advance and I'm making one with you today. So to make one, we're going to cut out two of these largest squares, and then we're going to cut out one of the slider apparatus, and then we're going to cut out these side tag pieces. And there's several dies you can choose from. You can choose to make layered, as I've done here, and then these tag pieces here, you can have an opening in them if you wish, like with the ribbon on one of them I showed, and or you can layer them as I've done here and then add a gem, and that's what they're going to pull on. And those gems are from my favorite, the Gina Marie Design gems. So I have these pieces ready to go. You're going to take a piece of plastic, and you can use the packaging from the die, works very well, or if you have some of these plastic card coverings, I guess you could say, you know, you can cut them out of here. You're going to want your piece to be 2 1/4 wide by about 6 inches long. There is a video at the Crealies website, and I have a link to it, and she says it in centimeters, so I adjusted it to inches, and that's what I've come up with. So it's 2 1/4 wide by about 6 inches long. And I have a piece of good, strong, skinny Redliner tape on the end of it, and I'm going to remove the cover and place it on the slider apparatus. And I'm going to take this plastic around, and you want it to be somewhat loose. You don't want it to be tight. And I'm just going to lay it down on that piece of tape and trim off the excess. And then we're going to take the slider apparatus, and that tape section is going to be over here to the left, and we're going to take one of these tag pieces, and I have good, strong, two-sided skinny tape. It's the 1/8 inch that you want on the bottom of the front of this one and the back of this one. Okay, so you have one on the back and one on the front, and then you're going to take the one and this is the top up, and remove that cover to that tape. And I'm going to place it right over to the left side here, and then I'm going to flip this over so the tag is coming out to the left, and I am going to remove this tape cover, and attach this again, even with the other one, up to the left side with just a little bit of space there. So if we flip it over, our tags will slide out and in very easily, and that's all there is to it. Isn't that easy? Now you're going to want to take some kind of a foam strip. My favorite are the ones from Motion Crafts, the double-sided skinny foam tip strips. They're 1/8 inch, and they're just the perfect height. They're actually a little longer than this, but I just cut this one down to be perfect to fit on here because, as you see, I made a lot of these cards. And I'm going to apply a raised foam strip on that and on that. And I have started, you have to do this twice to make a 4-fold. So I already did one. On the back I have Missing You, which is a die from Cutplorations. Okay, and then this is from that Karen Burniston set. So Cutplorations, Missing You, which is so appropriate. This is going to be for my grandson. And I have these tags, I'll show you in a minute, going up and down. So these are going to go from side to side. And wonder if yeah, I think I can do this. Okay, so we're going to center this on top and apply and push those down. And then we need to, once again, we need to attach this piece here. I made this just a little bit bigger so it covers up those other squares. So I need another couple strips here to raise this up just a little so this works well. And now okay, this is the top. Stand up to get this on top. So the only place that that's attached are on those sticky strips, and it says Happy Spring, and then you pull those out and we're going to decorate those. And then on the top and the bottom I've already decorated those with a Big Hugs, which is another sentiment die from Cutplorations, and then another cute little, this case it's a chick coming out of an Easter egg. And the Easter eggs, of course, are also that fun distressed foil background. I have die cut a couple more of those adorable bunnies from Impression Obsession. I think he's too tall, so we'll do this one and this one. So, Happy Spring with our beautiful distressed foil background, Missing You with a cute little bunny, and then they will pull on these and see a couple more adorable bunnies, and then pull on this one and see Big Hugs and a little chick in an Easter egg. I had great fun creating sliding tag cards with this awesome interactive die from Crealies and making them sparkle with distressed foil. And I hope my cards inspired you to give the technique and products a try. Thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing, and thanks too for helping me share the joy of creativity.